What shall we use to fill the empty spaces? Large Marge says, shut up. Large Marge likes my hair product. Welcome, fellow Kiss fans. Welcome to It's All For You Demon, celebrating the fun of being a Kiss fan. Welcome to the Wax-Eyed Basement. My name is Rick. That's Pee-wee. What you doing, girl? Sitting down, and we are sitting down in the Wax-Eyed Basement tonight, basically talking the Wax-Eyed Basement. I, for many years, have debated upon how to decorate a Kiss room when you're a Kiss collector. Do you go all vintage, a coin, 73 to 83? Do you go all makeup, a coin, 73 to 83, all the way to Spencer's? Or do you mix hodgepodge of makeup, non-makeup, current lineup, the band Kiss? Do you just decorate in Kiss? That is a dilemma I have always faced. Never mind Pee-wee back there licking her own bottom hole because all of the toilet paper is being hoarded during this coronavirus, which I would say from the bottom of my heart, I hope everyone watching stays safe and sane. Back to the fun, back to Kiss collecting. I've never known how to decorate a room, and I have always kind of just gone by themes. Let's take a look. So, Wax-Eyed Basement, decorated as your grandma's house would be decorated had she been a Kiss fan in 1980. Hence, these amazing couches and amazing dogs. Grandma magazines, grandma lamp, grandma couch, grandma glass grapes. Actually found both of these posters inside a Love Gun vinyl for like $6. No gun, no merchandise for them, but these awesome posters from Teen Beat magazine that I would like to believe a kid back in 1977 stuck inside his album, keeping them forever. But they didn't stay there forever. They ended up in the Wax-Eyed Basement. And as always, you must have your ever-present Star Trek lighting. This sign was in my elementary school growing up when you walked in the front door, telling visitors that they were requested to report to the principal's office. If you have seen my lunchbox video, I return to that elementary school. It is a huge sentimental thing for me to have. It's just very special to my childhood and my friend's childhood, and myself, my buddy Todd, and my buddy David were all very fortunate enough to get one of these signs before that elementary school was turned into lofts. So, pretty cool. A little piece of history. Back to theming, this little sidewall here is featuring the jackets from 1978 and 1979. The ATEX jackets. I've often debated upon taking these out of the frames and hanging them on a hanger. I saw a collector do that in his room, and I thought it looked pretty cool. So one day I might do that. Tested it out with a sweatshirt, and I just didn't like the feel of it. So right now, they'll remain on this little nook of a sidewall. Well, here you have the Peter Alive 2 poster and the Beth sheet music. I need to get a new frame. If you've followed this channel, you know I'm horrible at framing things. I hate spending money on frames. So I thought I was being real coy one day, saving money, and I bought this kind of frame. You never realize how much glare is on these plastic frames until you hang it on the wall and it looks like crap. So I'm gonna have to redo this in a good frame and chunk out the 40, hopefully half off, $20 price tag. But I hate buying frames. I hate it. Feels like you're buying air. And one kind of bummer to the Wax Night basement is this closet. But what can you do? You can't really hang anything on the closet, and I don't want to just tape up things like I used to when I was a teenager, because then you just ruin stuff. This is a little homage to Phantom of the Park when I did some location hunting back in the early 2000s. There is me right there standing where the grotesque Kiss cutout stood. One of the best days of my life. Next up, this little wall kind of between the door and the closet, I have the best of the solo albums, and I made this picture of all of my animals. Best of friends. There's Large March, Pee-wee, my cat, Flapjacks, and our first Great Dane, Nikki Six, as the best of the solo albums. Gotta have crafty fun. And below that, the Dirty Livin' Sure Knows Something 45 sleeve from France. And over here, in this little nook, we have this amazing Phantom of the Park poster. Almost looks like a blacklight poster, but it is not. I absolutely love the colors that are used in this poster. There are several versions of this poster out. This color, there's an orange and blue, and I believe there's a foil. These are too much fun. I couldn't pass it up. Way too cool. Because I love this movie more than anything. Oh, Abner Devereaux right there. So much fun. Seen many times in mini vlogs, during reviews. Puzzles. My very first ever piece of Kiss merchandise. Dynasty poster. Puzzles. My rub and play. Action figures. Which one day, not too long ago, my wife knocked Gene and Peter over. And she just told me, I knocked some of your Kiss stuff off the shelf. And she didn't tell me that she didn't pick it up. And thank God I found them before Large March did, because you two may have been in a dog's stomach had I not found that. Behind the bar, just bar stuff. Oil lamp, elder, casino light. The tribute to the 80s dads in my neighborhood. And of course the bar. Fun little bar. Playboy setup. Gotta have, if you decorate your house like a grandma, Grandpa's gotta have his bar. And around the kitchen area here, more just 70s bar kind of fun. I know it's taken away room for Kiss stuff, but kind of goes with the overall grandma 1980 feel. The solo album bag frame, which I talked about a few weeks ago, and the Peter Criss Boutwell solo poster. And this dandy of a poster that will never leave the wall. Stared at this so much when I was 15. From my buddy Aaron, thank you again. Here you have my double platinum wall, the double platinum award, the double platinum from '78 with the hype sticker. Wow, could not believe when I found that. This thing's sealed, never been opened, from '78. And of course the merchandise form. The goal in life one day is to get the Mylar posters up on this wall. That's why this is kind of the platinum wall. I know 3 tiny pictures are taking up a lot of space on this wall, but if I ever get those Mylar posters, that's going to be a lot of fun. This area here, right above the desk, this is all fun. I try to keep everything here that just reminds me of fun. You've got me and Alice Cooper reading the Alice Cooper comic book. My buddy Scott made that amazing. It's All For You Demon. Asylum wood carving. That is a must-have. Always be on this wall. Pee-wee and the Love Gun ladies, and then you've got just fun. This Kiss Underground patch, which was a fanzine created by a man in Kansas City. And the fact that I live in Kansas City and kind of do the same thing that he did back in the 70s, that is a reminder of me to always have fun and to always keep plugging away. My buddy Tom Dust made these Kiss Twitter Army cards, gave me one. That remains on the fun wall. A little It's All For You Demon featuring Large Marge and Pee-wee, Gene Halloween costume, Viewmasters, bubblegum wrappers, Monty cards, and an amazing Gene drawing from my buddy Montoya Black Magic and some very cool pics he sent me when Ace played in Miami before the cruise. It's an actual Ace pic he practiced with. Very cool of him to send that to me with this amazing drawing. And lastly, the Mego Dolls puzzle boxes and the signed Gene solo album. That tops out the Wax Night basement wall space. Again, what do I do to incorporate non-makeup Kiss? And so that brings me finally to this wall, which is pretty much blank, but it's in the back of the Wax Night basement. Like if you and I and my friends were all hanging out in the Wax Night basement waxing Kiss, we would not hang out back here. This is just a hallway to a bedroom that no one really goes down except myself, Large Marge, and Pee-wee. There's an office back here. But I do have this blank canvas of a wall. So I was thinking, this may have to be my non-makeup wall. And one of the two items I really want to hang there is this, look it up, 1983 German poster. I lucked upon this poster and I absolutely love it. A, I love that photo. B, I love the German logo, and how cool is it that they include makeup shots and a classic shot in makeup with that lit German logo. That is so much fun. I love this poster, and this poster needs to be on a wall and not inside a tube. And this is the print that sealed the deal on wanting to make a non-makeup wall. This is a print by artist Claudio Bergamin, and it is called Animalized, a tribute to the 80s. And the camera probably does not do this justice. I love this print so much. There's this girl listening to Animalize, probably in her own Wax Night basement. She's smoking hot. She is the kind of girl you would fall in love with in high school and never have the guts to talk to. She's listening to Animalize. There's Wasp. There's Riot. There's Black Sabbath. There's Merciful Fate. There's Judas Priest. There's Nikki Sixx on the wall. There's Iron Maiden. There's Judas Priest. There's another Kiss poster. Little Animalize socks there. And this picture belongs in a frame and belongs in the Wax Night basement. Hence my need to make a non-makeup wall. And I will scan in a picture of that print right now just to show you the detail of it. Again, the camera did not pick up the beauty of that picture, and that picture is absolutely beautiful. It's breathtaking. It is an absolutely beautiful piece. And if you grew up in the 80s and you remember those songs, and you remember, even if you didn't grow up in the 80s, and you just know the beauty of spending a Saturday night in your basement, in your own Wax Night basement, listening to records, escaping the world, which we probably all need to do now with the coronavirus and the media. If you know the beauty of that, this piece of art speaks volumes. And I had to get it, and so now I'm going to have to make a non-makeup wall. But if you know me, you know how hard it is for me to buy frames. So the framing of those pieces will come, and I may do a follow-up video when I actually have the non-makeup wall going and or complete. Tonight, let's celebrate the fun of being a Kiss fan, and leave me a comment. Your Kiss room, what is it? Is it all makeup? Is it a coin era? Or is it a mixture of both? Makeup, non-makeup? Let's celebrate the fun of being a Kiss fan down in those comments. New stickers on the way. So become a pen pal. Details below. I've got 2 witches here that I'm trying to get in to frame. Be good to your animals. Spay, neuter, microchip. And in all of this coronavirus madness, be sure you not only stock up on items for yourself, if need be, if the world shuts down, stock up on animal supplies, food, medicine, anything you need for your animals. Keep that in mind as well. Thank you for hanging with us. Take care. Be safe. Be safe, most of all. We will talk to you soon.